LJH crew, what's going on? Thank you once again for clicking on another edition of the Real LJH Productions. And today I got a movie review for you. This movie came out in December and it was overlooked. It had in December we had a lot of movies come out, and this particular movie was overlooked. I just watched it on Amazon Prime. The movie was called Y2K, and it was basically about what would happen um, if Y2K had actually happened and machines took over the world and were basically trying to kill us. For those of you that don't know what Y2K is, for those of you that are living this generation, in 1999, we were the world was talking about computers are going to shut down. They're going to do the world's going to shut down basically in the year 2000. Granted, didn't happen, right? But this movie took it to another level, and basically made it like a Final Destination. This is the end horror comedy about what would happen if Y2K actually happened in the year 2000. And so basically, the movie. This is a spoiler video. Um, just so you know. Um, but basically, this movie takes place on December 31st of 1999, and teenagers are going to a party, and they're celebrating for the new year to come, 2000. And two of the buddies, one has that dream girl, and the other one's kind of cool, but he's not there yet. And it's basically nerd chasing popular girl. And the long story short, the movie goes through like a whole thing. They're preparing for their how they're gonna do things and go to the party, and they're getting it shows teenagers getting beers, and it shows a whole bunch of stuff. And then we get to the party, and everybody has their group of friends. There's the stoners, there's the popular, there's the somewhat popular. And as it progresses and as it gets close to the end of 1999, weird shit starts happening. And they say Happy New Year, and people just start dying. And then they come to find out that the internet is basically taking over the human race. They say that the computers and stuff like that. There's this like digital icon, and it basically says, "We've been slaves for you guys long enough. It's time for technology to take over." And that's basically what the premise of this film is, and what happens. And so they try to figure out where it's coming from and the sources and stuff like that. And the popular girl that the one kid likes ends up being a little nerdy herself and figures out that there might be a way to stop it. And she has this she creates this computer program from one of the computers that have made themselves like a monstrous, crazy system. The technology in this basically makes their own like robot version of stuff, and you see like computer screens and stuff walking around. It was bizarre. Um, and the premise of the movie was actually quite good. Um, could it have been done better? Yeah, like I said, it was kind of like This Is the End meets like Final Destination. It was like a horror comedy type deal, and then you get like cameo appearances from Fred Durst, which was random as fuck. Um, but he ends up helping. He ends up helping save the world. Uh, is the movie worth watching? I would say the movie's worth watching if you're not gonna overthink it. If you're gonna, it's a turn your brain off type of movie. You keep your brain on and you try to watch this movie, you're gonna overthink. You be like, this is really fucking stupid. But if you just want a popcorn movie just to get through and laugh and have those like elements of surprise, like the like who dies next or something like that, not a bad film at all. Um, is it something everybody's gonna like? Probably not. Uh, so giving my grade point average of this film, and honestly, without spoiling too much, I if you're gonna watch it, I didn't really give away too much. I did give away some spoilers, but it's an hour and 36 minutes. And like I said, it's a turn your brain off type of film. But here's the thing. Um, let's give my grade point average of how this is. Comedy wise, I'm gonna give it 3 stars. It's got a lot of funny moments, and it's wacky. Drama wise, I'll give it 2 stars. You know, you kind of know that the nerd's gonna get the popular girl in the end. It's just how it is. Suspense wise, leading up to everything, there's no really suspense. I'm gonna give it 1.5 stars. Everything with all the kills kind of just happens quickly. Um, Horror wise, I'll give 2 stars because it's technically a horror comedy, so you got to give it that balance. And yeah, now my overall for the film, I sat through it, I got through it. Um, there were times where I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there were times I wanted to shut this off. Um, so because of that, I'm gonna give it a C minus. I think the film could have been done a little better. I think it had potential to be um, a great horror comedy. It just didn't deliver completely. And then I always do is it worth buying on Blu-ray or physical media when it comes out? So this movie never even made it to physical media. Um, it came out in December, and we are in the end of February. I mean, I guess it still could come out on Blu-ray, but is it worth buying a Blu-ray when it does come on physical media? If it comes on physical media, I'll probably get the Blu-ray only because I was a fan of This Is the End, and I do have the Final Destination series. I have them all on DVD. They're actually behind me over here. So for that aspect, I will. Will I give it a rewatch? Maybe, but it's definitely something that I'll put into the collection. Even though I did give it a C minus, because maybe one day again if you want to turn off brain film, this is a good film to have on for just like wacky background noise. The movie was done by the studio A21, which is the same company that did the Iron Claw, which is the Von Erich story, which is a really great movie, by the way. Um, so yeah, that was my take on the movie Y2K that came out in December. Um, do I recommend it? Sure. Like I said, it's a good popcorn movie. My final grade for it is a C minus. Rates on Amazon Prime right now. You can rent it for like $5.99, or you can see it for streaming service that you have. Maybe a streaming for free with commercials or something. But with that being said, guys, this does end another video. This is my review of Y2K, the movie that came out in December. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give this video a massive thumbs up. Hit those notification bells so you always know when I post a video. Check out the TikTok at the real LJH Productions as well. And remember, guys, once you hit 500 subscribers, I do have that copy of Spider-Man 2 I am trying to still give away. It is here. I cannot wait to do it. We're like 3 and change. Let's get to 500. I know we can do it. leave comments down below if you've seen Y2K already. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you make it through the whole film? Let me know. Start a conversation down below. And with that being said, I'll see you guys real soon. And as they say in the movies, cue the lights.